Alright, welcome back everyone to NR 2003. We're here for the ISCR Throwback or National Throwback Series here at Daytona. As always, we start off our seasons for most of the time here at Daytona. Nick Holliday, Jaron Cabaldon on pole for today's race. Here are your full qualifying results. Wow, a minute 46 for Nicholas Jewett. Anyways, we got get the race command. And here it is.
Crank them engines.
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to go. Alright, field is rolling off. So, yes, we are back. So about a month off from NR, we dipped our toes into iRacing, which was pretty fun, but we will always come back to this game. Always. iRacing will never replace NR. Never. Speaking of iRacing, there might be another series sign-ups. Gonna do maybe modifieds or late models or both. Maybe later in the week. But it'll be just a weekly series. So only on the weekends we will host a race, while the Cup and National Throwbacks will have priority. So, few things to note. Since this is a throwback series, there are no green-white checker finishes, regardless of what type of era we use or what kind of year we use. So this is 2000, so there were no green-white checkers. But for the Cup, we are using 2007. However, to keep it consistent, we are gonna not use overtime or green-white checkered finishes. Oh, and another thing to note, we are going back to single file restarts, because recently I found out you can actually give waiver rounds to AI drivers. So, although we're not gonna just do one, I'll choose to do three. So, the first three drivers who are a lap down will get their laps back. No more having a restart on the inside. Gives the leaders a clear track for the most part until they catch up to them. So there's another thing to note. Alright, we are getting ready to green. Oh, and that rule is going to go for pretty much any series we do for now on. Here we go. Green flag is out, and Season 2 of the National Throwback Series is underway. We're going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. The 34 car is Richie Hiroshi. He'll get a nice push to the front. Just about to get up to speed here. Richie Hiroshi gonna take this lap first. He'll score the first bonus points. So another thing that I'll probably have mentioned, that we're not going to use our universal points system, as I call it. Although it wouldn't be universal if we didn't use it for all. We use it for most. But to keep it as a throwback series. I think I heard car scrape the wall, and caution is out. Got a few cars spinning down the back straightaway. So we'll be using the Winston Cup style points, 2003. Was it 1975 or 72 to 2003? So it's 180 for a win. Bonus points. Oh no, 175 for a win, 5 for leading a lap, another 5 for leading the most laps. Has come to the line here to 74 to the inside, but will not get it. Hiroshi will take the yellow flag. Alright. First caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Take a look. You can already see them. They're 4 wide. Nick Wilcox, Sam Curtis, Brian Rodriguez, and the 8, Travis Chapman. 4 wide. 8 car in the middle. Coming off turn 2. It gets a little tight. And look at that 57. Up in the air into the catch fence. There's a 3 and a 53 also going around. The 8 car got some damage but kept it straight. So Colin Bear went for a spin, gets tagged by the 63, trying to avoid the wreck. We'll get onto the flip right after. 3-car Brad Cheston involved, Alexander on the 18. Got a lot of other drivers at the 33. And you can see the 57, Nick Wilcox, his car is destroyed. Getting the defense like that, got on his nose, never went fully upside down, but man, that was close. Or yep, he lands on top of the 27, almost flips him over. As we've seen before, when cars land on top of each other, they end up tipping over themselves. So a wild ride, a big one already on lap 2. Take a look at that again, on board with Nick Wilcox. Into the fence and all. Yeah, nothing you could do. It's part of super speed racing, especially when you're on the outside line, you're boxed in. There's no way you can avoid that one. It's good to be back. So it's probably going to take out a few drivers. So, anyways, first caution of the day. Big cloud of smoke. Okay, let's take a look at this replay a little longer. There's a 63 Patrick Mew. He was all the way back here. Sideswipes to 5, just a bit. Looks like he had it avoided. And then the 53, a little bit more to the left, and he would have easily avoided that one. So, anyways, usually since we're doing this for the first time, I want to see who's a lap down and whatnot. It has to be now, so we can just in case. I want to make sure it works, so let's go back live, see if there's anyone a lap down and it's not on pit road. If they're on pit road, then we're not gonna bother. So, yep, okay, those guys are definitely out. Usually we don't do this, but let's see here. Anyone lap down? So we got 4 cars that are out. These guys coming off pit road. So, okay, no. So, no waiver rounds for this caution. Now we'll just take you back to the restart. Getting ready for the green here. So, 37 drivers are remaining on the racetrack. So, as we saw, no one went a lap down. No one went a lap down right after. So, no waiver rounds. Okay, we're good. Alright, pace cars coming in, getting ready for the green. Green flag is waving, back underway. So a few tickers to the top lane. Not a lot. 97 out there, hung out to dry. Top 4 drivers down the back straightaway, all leaving Hiroshi out there. All 3 of them moved down low. 74, 7. Well, Cropley now, he's going to go for the race lead. Three wide once again. 0 and 2. Cropley leads that lap, picks up his bonus points. 2 car Stephen Oakes. Now to the race lead. You gotta love the old Busch series era. A lot of interesting paint schemes, a lot of fun looking, good looking paint schemes. Like that 20 AT&T looks pretty good. 44 Slim Jim, although a little basic, looks pretty decent. Odd thing to note, but modern day National Series, Xfinity Series, yeah, they don't look too diverse when it comes to the paint schemes nowadays. Probably can't really blame them. Most of these sponsorships. more iconic sponsorships are gone from NASCAR, or out of business or whatnot. Like, I know a lot of these are American. Like, is that Bell South? That's like a phone company, right? They don't exist, I don't think. Do they? I mean, I don't know. I'm Canadian, so. Anyways, back to the race. Double wide for the most of the front runners. 3 wide racing behind. 44 car. That's Parker Smith to the front. Now got 3 wide for second here. Uh-oh, 4 wide. Trapped in the box, the 81. Oh, that's going to be tight right there. The 21 made it through, but there's still 4 wide down the back straightaway. They can get away with it on the back, but they don't get themselves sorted out. I think there was contact there. Still 4 wide. Someone might get hooked to 48. 74. Oh, they just made it. Just barely made it. You saw the inside line dip just a bit to the apron because I thought there was going to be a crash. Uh-oh. Don't squeeze in the middle. No, he's going to squeeze in the middle. 4 wide again. No, that's not going to work. This time they're going to crash. Here they go. Now they're fully around. And there they go again. Got oncoming cars. Watch out. Oh, the 8 car into the back of the 1. Big hit. That'll do it for them. Alright, coming to the yellow, the 77. Tim Randolph takes the yellow flag. Alright. Second yellow of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. First time around, they got away with it. Second time around, was not going to work. Blazy Batar in an 81 car decides to try it again, but you can see the second he does it, he makes contact with the 1. Right there. Right then and there, I knew they were going to go for it. They actually kind of slid for a while. They didn't crash right away. I mean, they were already crashing, but not quite fully spinning around and smashing into each other. So the 81 drives away, but he's got quite a bit of damage to the left side. Not as big as I thought, though, being in the middle of the pack like that. Yeah, that was interesting to note. Well, probably because of this right here, gave him a lot of time to avoid it. Most of them did get some contact, but yeah, overall, not too big, not too bad. So 98 spinning, some guys to the grass, 10 car able to avoid it. See, there's a 25, Riley Sampson going for a spin, the 00. 98, 1, 42. Yeah, overall, not too bad until fall for the 1 to Davison and the 8 car Chapman. Oncoming, 75, just barely missed it there. That was close to his window net. So those 2 are definitely out of the race. Right on board with the 8 car of Chapman. He was in the grass. I think he wanted to go low but went high, and then yeah, he just nails the back of the 1. Sends him for a spin. Wasn't too hard of it was still a hard hit, but not a lot to send that car overboard. Yeah, pretty much everyone else recovered. Some got damage. Still got to check. 48 got quite a bit too, front end and side. Alright, so second yellow of the day. I'll check myself. Want to keep recording, see if there's any lap cars, and we'll take you back to the restart. Ready for the green here. So that took out, let's see, four drivers. Yeah, 4 drivers. Had 37 the last time around. So 8, 1, 00, 48 out. 33 cars left. No one got the wave around last time around, so we are clear on that. Here we go. Tim Randolph will lead us to the green. Gonna be 10 laps to go when we take the green flag. Excuse me for one moment. Okay, back underway. '26 up high, Casey Nanico. '34 wanted to go with him. 7 to the inside. Here comes the 11 to the front. Joseph Curtis. 3 wide here. Five car now covers the bottom. There's that 10 car, that Nesquik car, very iconic, Ryan Butcher. He was further back of the pack. He avoided that previous wreck. Now he's up here in the top 10. The 34 car back to the front. Here's a 43, that's Ruby Anderson. Up to third. Here goes Cropley in a 7. He wants that lead. That 7 car should be very familiar. Flipped over Michael Waltrip back in 2000. I think it was I didn't know it was during the race. I was about to say it was during practice, but because there's so little cars. But I'm pretty sure it was a race. It was during the race. Yeah, Waltrip was one of those drivers who always flipped. Sadler, Newman. They're always on their lid. So still got a pretty good amount of cars in this lead pack. Usually when it comes down to these races, a lot of drivers get wiped out early from the big one. So far we had 2 crashes, but nothing huge yet. Huge hits, but not huge pileups. Here are some of the other drivers who are held or slow. So right now we have about, let's see. So we got 18 cars in this lead pack. Here comes the 4. Side by side here for the race lead. Who will lead this lap? Forrest got the advantage. Cropley, try to stop him. Yeah, you want those extra points. Still side by side. Outside line pretty strong. For now, they kind of separated a little bit. '97 now with a big push. Cropley has the lead once again. The 97, who's on the 97? Cole Sampson. 3 wide all the way through. Coming to 5 to go here. It's go time for these guys. Sampson going to lead that lap. Here comes a 5 car once again. Here comes a 17. Tim Randolph in the 77. Casey Nanico. 2 leaders early in the race, going back to the front. Don't think we're going to have any issues with lap cars. Ooh, maybe just 1. Or slow cars for now. Nanico out to a small lead here. Not a good thing, as you know, here at Daytona. '21 car, that is Michael Hoax, the second. 10 car, Ryan Butcher third. Inside line is coming. 3 wide for second once again. Oh, if they keep going 3 wide, Nanako can Hiroshi can hold on to this lead. And once I said that, here comes that inside line. Yeah, they got him. There they go, inside. Maybe 3 wide again. 43. Coming to 2 laps to go. Is that slow car going to be in the way? Oh, coming off turn 4. There are the leaders. Worse time to catch him. Alright, 2 laps to go to 43. Inside or outside? Oh, it's gonna be... Oh, no, here we go. Gonna be the outside. Those two just barely made it through. Inside line is being held up. Now gonna go up to the middle. There's 3 cars. Gonna be boxed in. Close call there. That would have ended the race. So I got 3 of them right here. Gonna come down to only 3 drivers. Thanks to that. Here they go. Coming to the white flag. 17 and the 11. Josh King. Joseph Curtis. 34. Here comes Hiroshi. Those guys back there, they got no chance unless these 4 end up wrecking. Hiroshi will give the 43 a push. 2 Chevys working together. Here goes the 11 to the inside. Joseph Curtis. Fight for 5th place back there. Side by side, here they come. Curtis or King? Curtis has got it. He is clear. Here comes the 34. Can he get enough momentum? I don't think he's going to do it. Checkered flag is waving. The 11 car of Joseph Curtis will take it at Daytona. Yeah, you kind of hate to see that there at the end. Slow car getting in the way with 2 laps to go. Kind of just spoils the finish. There should be more contenders there at the end. Avoided a disaster though. That would have been a huge wreck. Coming right in front of the leaders like that. So Josh King in the 17th, third there. And Ruby Anderson. Richie Hiroshi was just did 1 more lap. 1 more lap and that could have been his. But Joseph Curtis, the winner. Let's take a look at the rest of the race results. You have it, Joseph Curtis, the winner. Hiroshi, Josh King, Ruby Anderson, Cropley, Hoax, Tim Randolph, Nanako, Butcher, and Eli Bright. Your top 10 finishers. Here's the rest of the race results. 33 drivers finished the race, 32 on the lead lap. Only 2 cautions and 2 wrecks. Or, yeah, well, cautions can be anything, right? No real big one. Had Nick Wilcox go up in the air, but did not flip. So that was the more spectacular wreck we had. But other than that, it was pretty clean for a Daytona race, with 33 drivers finishing it. So yep, that is it here today at Daytona. Joseph Curtis, the race winner. I'll now take you to victory lane.